your spirit, especially after that historic win against Singapore just a few days back? Especially after a reshuffling, not only in the management, but also from the ground up for the national team as well. Although there may be some familiar faces, but the coaching staff, everything has changed since the ASEAN Championship failures, in which they lost out on the group stages. And from that last game against Singapore for Malaysia, only two survived, which were Endrick Dos Santos and Harith Haikal will be on the starting 11. Shan Hasmi back in goal for Malaysia. Matthew Davis, Shuttle Son, Harith Haikal at the heart of the fence. Dion Cools, Endrick Dos Santos, Noah Liner, and Lavere Corbinong on the midfield four. And on the front three, we have Arif Aiman together with Romel Morales, and there's a debut for Portimonense player, which is Hector Hebel Serrano. He comes from the Netherlands and also has Spanish and Malaysia heritage as well. That's why Hector Hebel is here inside the starting 11 for the Malayan Tigers. The officials are from Japan. Hiroki Kasahara will be helped on by Takumi Takagi, Takeshi Asada, and the fourth official is Kuroki Nagamine. First starting 11 looks so strong for Malaysia, but for Matthew Ross, another Australian manager, this time for Nepal. Kiran Kumar Limbu makes his 106th appearance, becoming the only player with more than 100 caps. Sanish Shestra, Suman Shestra, Ananta Tamang together with Sumit Shestra are on the back four. Arik Mista together with Rohit Chan, two very, very experienced midfielders. Together with Ayush Kalan, Manish Tangi, Laken Limbu becoming the only change from the side that produced a historic 1-0 win in Singapore. Jilepsi Jung Karki, the goal scorer, is on top for Nepal tonight. Gillespie scored 3 goals for Nepal, one of them being the all-important goal against Singapore just a few days ago. Number 21 is Manish Tanki, making his 37th appearance. Kiran Kumar Limbu, or Kiran Chemjong, 106, the only player who has featured more than 100 times with his Centurion game against Yemen when they drew 2-2 in the World Cup qualifiers. Xian Hasmi making his 29th appearance for the national team. He is JDT's undisputed number 1 locally. A new era for football for Malaysia as well as Nepal, as their first competitive fixture under Australian managers start, with Nepal starting first from right to left of your screens. All blue strip for them and for Malaysia for the very first time, rocking the kit of all yellow. It's a new kit for this year. Dion Cools starting on the right-hand side, which is his favorite position. And everybody knows what he can do. He has showcased that with his club, which is Buriram United. He starts for the first time on the right-hand side, Dion Cools, after so long. Before he had to play in the center of defense to make way for Matthew Davis on the right-hand side. But this time, Dion Cools is in his best position, which is his position ever since he plays football professionally in Belgium as well. Hendrik dos Santos tries to open up space for Lever Corbinon. Fallen out the pecking order for JDT, but still first choice left back for Malaysia. Tonight playing left wing back as the back three of Davis, Shadow San and Harith Haikal becoming the hard defense that protects Shihan Hasmi in goal. Nepal with a 4-2-3-1 formation with one of their co-top goal scorers of all time, which is Anjan Pista being the one being replaced. Matthew Ross, head coach of Nepal, a new head coach as well, but he has shown promise, especially with a win against Singapore, a side that they have not beat for almost 5 decades. And tonight, he'll want to do the same against Singapore's Causeway rivals, which is Malaysia, becoming the first ever side to win against Malaysia since their first encounter in 1983. That is 42 years ago. The closest was a goalless draw in Nepal 40 years, 9 days ago, in a very strong Malaysia team which has beaten Korea as well, but failed to qualify for the World Cup just because of that one draw against Nepal. It's fiery early on in this game as a free kick is going to be taken on the right-hand side for Malaysia. Shadow San will be on the far side together with Harith Haikal. Harith Haikal almost scoring in that all-important fixture against Singapore in the ASEAN Championships, failed to do so. Hendrik sends one towards Dion Cools, and the volley, that's the first try of the game, and it's from the informed Arif Aiman Hanafi. Arif Aiman has been monumental for JDT this season.
फलामको शक्ति र गुणले भरिएको प्राइम बिलेटबाट बनेको आकारमा समानता अनि तौलमा एक
with the national team for the longest time since 2008. That's 17 years. As Rohit Chand, Malaysian fans would know him as well. Peter Klamovski, shown promise. He wanted a little bit more time with the national setup for Malaysia, and that's why he opted against a friendly match as a preparation for this one. So this will be his first ever game in charge of the Malaysia national team. Rohit Chand tries to release to Lesby on the right-hand side. Dion Cools. We'll see more of him. This stadium has seen Dion Cools becoming the opposition side for the home side. Yeah, playing for Buriram United 3 times. Twice playing over here in SSI. Morales showing his physical acumen. Dion Cool sends one in. It's towards Corbinong and Hendrik Dos Santos. Those deep crosses are the ones to watch from Dion Johan Cools. It's a bit over for Hendrik. Corbinong got there first, but just scuffs it. It's Hendrik Dos Santos. Originally a JDT player as well, but spent the season on loan to Vietnam with Ho Chi Minh City. Scored 2 goals in the league, in the Vietnamese league. See now partners with Joao Pedro, who is also one of the import strikers for Sabah in the Malaysia league. Lesbi Junkarki, of course, is the man to watch. He scored on the 12th minute against Singapore. Potential signs for both these teams. Liner finds Arif Ayman. On for Dion Cools. Gets it back centrally for Hector Hebel. For Arif Ayman once again. Sends one in. That's a header. Just over the mark. Hendrik Dos Santos rises highest. It gets the header just over. But Malaysia are showing warning signs. Arif Ayman always onside. Sanish Shestra. Shesta plays him on. Hendrik from behind. It's a little bit of almost a collision with Romo Morales, but Hendrik got a clean contact to it. It's the number 10. So Hendrik. We will see lots more from Arif Ayman in this game. He's the youngest ever to win the Best Player Award in the Malaysian League at the age of just 19. He toppled his former teammate and also national teammate Safawi Rasid, who won the MVP at 21. Late one by Manish Dangi over Hector Abel. Hector Abel Serrano making his debut with a start as well, almost. With a high ball, this time towards Dion Cools, sends one in. Away from danger. Shuttle Sant tries to ensure that the pressure's still on. Was it Matthew Davis? Ayman. Matthew Davis is also a right back. Can also play centrally. Corbinong. Rotation play from the Malaysian side. It's been phenomenal in the first 10. Arif Ayman. It's a high boot. Nepal had to defend a lot in the first 10. Especially when Malaysia being on the right-hand side ever so often. It's a kick towards Sumit Shrestha. Shrestha.
Panchakanya bathware, luxury made affordable.
Which is a 5-0 defeat against Bahrain. Shrestha, his 5th cap, but 4 of them were starts. Started twice in a row now under Matthew Ross. Kiran Chemchong has played phenomenally against Singapore as well to ensure they earns a clean sheet, but now facing offensive Malaysian side. Corbin Ong sends in. There's a header from Arif Aiman. Hendrik tries to keep it in play acrobatically. Nepal defending well. But the high press is being played by Malaysia, leaving Nepal with no room to even move the ball, no time to even breathe. First quarter of an hour. It's been all Malaysia. In around towards them. That possession by Triple Santos. Santoreval plays on the left-hand side for this game. Interestingly enough, it's well plays centrally. Lots of running. Positive signs early on for Malaysian side. Surely they will want to see a goal this time, but Nepal defenders done well so far to ensure that although the crosses can come in, Hendrik. Hendrik with that left foot of his. Very well known for that. Sends one in. It's towards the back stick. And almost spill towards Shuttle Sun. Out for a corner. Onto the if not, then Shuttle Sun might have a chance at goal on the back post. First corner of again, the Brazilian-born naturalized player. God, it's not after spending 5 years in a row in Malaysia. First played in Malaysia in 2018 with Felkra. He's played in 6 countries. Headed away by Gillespie. Almost got there, Dion Cools at the back post. Victor Abel. He's in some trouble against Ayush Kalan. Kalan now with Chindra, but he has 2 stints with Pokhara Tundus. It's also his first well tonight. Ayush Kalan. Comes from a family of footballers as well. Start 20. The under-16s. Last year, plays in the Indian second division, which is Shillong Lajong. Good run from the left-hand side. It's towards Noah Liner. Davis. RF Hyman for Dion Cools. It's on the heart of the three centre-backs. Matthew Davis on the right and Shahrul San operating on the left. We will see operating on the left. We will see centre-back overlapping from this man, Matthew Davis. Victor Davis. Noah Liner. Hector Abel. It's a good chip, but just too far in front for Levere Corbinong to chase. A new boy in the block for Malaysia. Here's Hector Abel Serrano. Born in Leidschendam in the Netherlands. Also has Spanish and Malaysian ancestry. He broke through from ADO Den Haag in the Netherlands. Also play in the Eredivisie before. Playing with fire. The two-man press of Nepal right in front of him. It's a ball-playing goalkeeper. Represented Malaysia since the age of 17 against Palestine in an unofficial friendly, which he also saved a penalty. Ahmad Shihan Hazmi joined JDT from Negri Sembilan last year. In the last 2 years. Morales. Corbinong. Hector Abel. Interception made, and Nepal want to go on a counter charge. Ayush Kalan against Corbinong. Could not get past the experienced man in Levere Corbinong. Team for more than a decade, Levere Corbinong. Should I say, it was half a decade. His debut was against Nepal, June 2019. Dion Cools sends one in, headed away by Sani Shrestha. Hector Abel. Liner. Matthew Davis for Arif Ayman. Goes for a 1-2 with Dion Cools. Arif Ayman comes in. There's the back heel and the shot from Hendrik. His first attempt was a back heel in which he missed the touch. And then the follow-up straight at Kiran Kumar Limbu. marauding run once again from Arif Ayman on the right-hand side. Giving all sorts of problems to Sumit Shrestha. Chirepsi. Gillespie. This one in, but there's no blue shirts nearby. It's too close to Shihan Hazmi. He's an active goalkeeper who always move in around his box. Anticipate crosses like that. Just like that. Been released on the right. Always do that. All the dribbles. Nepal read it well so far. Been defending almost everyone behind the ball to get a result out of Malaysia. Late whistle. To the challenge on Hector Abel. So far. This time it's Levir Corbinong, which was the challenge, and he'll be the first. He's not happy with the challenge being made towards him. He deemed that as a dangerous challenge. And the first yellow card of the game drawn out for Sanish Shrestha. Or was it? Or was it on Ayush Galan? Just wrestles the right leg of Levir Corbinong. So you'll be issued the yellow card. The first yellow card of the game. Ayush Galan, a 21-year-old. One of the youngest in the starting 11 for tonight, together with also 21-year-old Sumit Shrestha. And another Malaysia charge, this time Arif Ayman Hanapi behind the ball. It's going to be an in-swinger from the right boot of Arif Ayman. Arif Ayman. Comes in from Corbinong, but Arif Ayman will have one sit and almost they hit the side netting from Arif Ayman Hanapi. Attacks, and even Harith Haikal, he also almost found a space, makes a dribble of an attacker, and then Arif Ayman came in from behind with a left boot of his, hitting the side netting when the goal. Ayman came in from behind with a left boot of his, hitting the side netting when the goal looked to have been caping with only the goalkeeper to beat. Just missed. Yes. One of the top scorers in the league as well is Arif Ayman.
AFC Asian Cup qualifier.
An AD release initial.
This broadcast is present.
With all the problems just now, Hector Havel Serrano has already scored for Malaysia. So in his first cap for Malaysia, he has already scored. On 29th minute, it was Hector Havel who got the first blood for Malaysia over Nepal in this matchup. So it's Malaysia 1, Nepal 0. So for Nepal 0. so far in this encounter. So that is the confirmation that we have is that Hector Abel has scored. After all the pressure, after all the marauding attacks from the Malaysian national team, it is Hector Abel. First appearance, first goal. And he really has shown what he can really do for Malaysia. A man who plied his trade in Portugal for Portimonense. It's just become the difference in SSI. Arik Bista for Ayush Galan. Nepal, after conceding, looked to have been more dangerous and will want to press even more, and a late challenge from Hendrik dos Santos means that he is booked as well. Card as well for Matthew Ross, and we've seen something like pre-game, which he just stands there right in front of Malaysian players during warm-up. I say that Matthew Ross was yellow carded because of the constant altercation with the referee Hiroki Kasahara, because he seldom get a foul. In this matchup. Trying to find the equaliser in the last 10 minutes of the first half. And behind the ball there are three players, Manish Dangi and Manta Tamang. But Arik Bista will shoot and it flies way over from Arik Bista.